Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and just do a generalized message for you guys. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around, okay? Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Thank you for everything that you guys give because it really does mean the world, Gemini. Thank you for all the good vibes, okay? Now, we do have the crystal ball, okay? For some reason, I don't know, Gemini. For some reason with this energy, I got like, man, I saw this coming. And I don't... Like, there's an energy of like, I saw this coming. I don't have to be psychic to see this. I don't need a crystal ball to see this or to see how this was going to play out. Like, I already knew. I feel like there's an energy of some of you kind of already knew how a situation was going to go down, but you entertained it anyways, hoping that you would be proven wrong, and you weren't. I hate to say that, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's almost like this was just a confirmation for you that you can trust your intuition. Okay, that is for some of you. For others of you, what I'm getting with this crystal ball is that you feel like an opportunity is on the way. You feel like something is on the horizon. Your psychic sense, right, is telling you that something is coming into alignment in the background that's bringing something into fruition or bringing something into your life, something significant, okay? This could be a person, this could be an opportunity, this could be a new way of thinking, this could be some kind of healing energy. I don't know, right? It's gonna be different for everybody, but it does feel like you kind of already felt like something was on the way. Look, the lighthouse. That's what I'm saying. So literally, that's what I'm saying. The everyday, routine, boring, schmoring card on the bottom of the deck, I feel like there is a hope off in the distance. There's a light here somewhere in your life. Like, you feel that pull or you feel that sensation of like, I know that hope is out there. I know that there's a light at the end of this tunnel. I know that this isn't going to be every day for the rest of my life. There's something that, for those of you, because not everybody hates their life. Not everybody hates their job, right? We get it, okay? But for those of you that are like, damn, I can't wait to get out of this place or get off of this, you know, site or whatever, however you feel, Gemini, okay? Some of you might use something as a source of inspiration to make it through with that lighthouse here. That's kind of what I'm getting as well. Like, this is my guiding light. This is what gets me through. This is what keeps me going. Some of you, yeah, world events are coming or something is happening. There's a ripple effect. Something that is not connected to you, that you are not connected to, is somehow going to be affecting you. And it's actually bringing a light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like your psychic senses are telling you this, that this is happening or that this is about to come your way, or that you're, you know, or maybe you just see something, you sense something off in the distance and you're feeling very drawn to it. Because when you got to think from the sailor's point of view, off in the night, either in a storm or just off in the complete pitch black energy, there's nothing around. It feels very void. It feels very desolate. And then suddenly there's a light. And it's like, for some people, that light could make people feel weary or apprehensive, or like, what is that? What is this good? Is this bad? Am I going into a trap? Am I better off just staying here in the darkness, staying in the void? If I go and I expose myself to this light, what if there's pirates up there that just want to rob me or pillage me or whatever, you know? Like, there is that kind of negative self-speak, or there's that ego in the background that's telling you that. And your ego is not necessarily bad. I mean, if your ego is telling you things like fear-based thoughts, it is technically trying to keep you safe. It's technically trying to keep you in the energy that you're already comfortable in, which it deems to be safe. Doesn't mean you're happy. Just means you're experiencing the same shit that you've been experiencing, and that feels comfortable to the ego, okay? So some of you, yeah, your ego is going a little nutty when you're seeing this light. You're like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, is this gonna just be a trap? Like, I'm gonna, you know, but there's also, I feel like, for the majority of you, maybe for some of you it is a trap. Shit, I don't know, playa, okay? But for some of you, it does feel like there could be this energy of like wanting to go towards it anyways. Like, there's some kind of, even that, doesn't that kind of look like I'm saying though, okay? There's something that's pulling you towards this anyways and telling you that this is good, or that this is safe, or that this is like a sense of hope, inspiration, safety, right? Something like that. you're going to be either or, right? I mean, it just really depends on how you feel about this. Again, you are getting messages though. I feel like you are getting messages in divination. You're possibly getting messages if you do your own tarot or you watch a lot of tarot or whatever. You're getting a lot of messages about this, or there's clarity that is coming through from spirit, and it's coming through in outside energy, like physical energies outside of you, like not necessarily like, oh, I had a dream, right? Or, oh, I asked for a sign and spirit sent me a cardinal. Like, that's great and everything, but what about, oh, I clicked on my favorite tarot reader and their general message was literally my whole entire situation, like in everything I needed to hear, to the point where it was spooky. That's what I feel like you're getting. I feel like you're getting some kind of message from spirit that's telling you exactly what's happening, exactly what this is. And it is up to you to listen to that or not. Really, look, read the fine print. Well, right? That's what I was saying, Gemini. You're reading the fine print on something. Why? Because you're like, I don't know, right? Like for some of you, like this thing is like coming out of nowhere. I'm getting that very strongly, guys. This does not have to be something that's already in your life. This could be how you're feeling about something, right? That has recently popped up in your life. It's like, this has come out of nowhere, right? And it's like, yeah, it's saying it's great. I mean, traditionally lighthouses are good energy. And yes, traditionally getting a crown is a wonderful occasion, right? But it's like, there's still that Gemini suspicion that we've grown to know and love, right? But it's like, I still feel like I need to obsess. I still feel like I need to stalk. I still feel like I need to read the fucking fine print and then read that again, because there's something here about that, Gemini. Like for some of you, you're watching hella tarot readings right now about this, or you're trying to figure out as much information psychically, like through divination. I feel like for some of you, that's not for everybody, obviously. Some of you might be actually looking into this through, you know, like doing research or something like that. But I feel like there is a highlight on something. You are looking at something through a magnifying glass, or getting a closer look, or taking a closer look. There is, like, you're not just gonna go speeding towards this light just because, like, I feel like that's the energy I'm getting, Gemini. Like, okay, that's great, right? Like, you're a light at the end of the tunnel, hun. Congratulations, okay? I still need time to think about this, or I still need time to look into this, or I want to see what's happening when you don't think that anybody's watching you shine. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, Gemini. You might feel like that about somebody, or somebody could even feel like that about you. You know, the shit could be reversed. It always can be with tarot. So you have to take what resonates and flip it how you need to make it happen, okay? But for some of you, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, somebody wants to see how you shine when you're not being watched, or you want to see how a situation shines when it's not being watched. That's what I'm getting. Like, how do you, I don't know, Gemini. So like, this is like, say there's like a company that wants to hire you, okay? And you're like, this looks great. This looks like an amazing opportunity. This literally looks like everything that I've kind of been asking for and hoping for, almost too perfect, right? There's just that little bit that's making me like, okay, read the fine print. So you're like, for you, it's more than just going on a second interview. It's more than just, you know, like getting references. You want to go look at like the reviews of that business, right? Like, that's almost what I'm getting. Like, you want to go look at the LinkedIn profiles of people who work at that business, or the CEOs, or like, you want to research that business. You want to see, like, are they good to their customers, or are they good to their employees? What's their turnaround time? What happens when this happens? Do they have a lot of, like, I don't know. There's something about really looking deep into something before you actually approach it with this lighthouse, because something is out there shining. And that's the thing. This lighthouse could just be being the lighthouse. It doesn't necessarily, like, this kind of alludes to the fact, or preludes or whatever, to the fact that something is approaching you, Gemini. But you could have just came upon this too, and it's just shining, doing its thing, and you're just suspicious because it, you know, I don't know. I feel like you're coming out of the darkness, right? I mean, what can I say? There's something about coming out of the darkness here, and maybe like good things like this don't happen where you come from, or people like you don't shine, or people like you don't exist where I come from, or opportunities like you don't just manifest where I come from. So what is this? There's something like that, okay? What else do we have here? The angry ancestors came out, but I don't know if they're angry because, look, money, sell your soul. I don't know if the ancestors are upset because you're, I don't know. nitpicking something apart, or if the ancestors are angry because this is something that needs to be nitpicked apart and you're, you know, I don't know. Let's see, what else do we have here for Gemini? Because I'm kind of getting the, like, it's both for some of y'all. Okay, that's way too many, guys. What else do we have here for Gemini? Let's get some more messages for Gemini gang, please. Okay. Yeah, we have there's more of this, like, yeah, I can see why this would instantly freak somebody out. I can really get this energy. Like, I see it. I see the energy of, like, okay, now you're showing up with a glass slipper. Like, what is going on here? I feel like, Gemini, this is something that you can trust, actually. I almost feel like this is a gift from spirit. I feel like you're very protected. I feel like good things are being offered to you and you're very suspect. Like, I feel like you're working very hard on healing yourself and you do not have time to get jerked around or yanked around or messed around. Like, you're just not here for it. So you're really looking into things before you really like, you're over scrutinizing for some of you. Like, how is this person reacting? How is this, you know, how does this interview go? How long does it take them to get back to me after the interview? Do they seem like they're put together? Like, you're really scrutinizing something is what I'm getting, because it seems like it's a really good opportunity, which almost seems unfair to whatever this opportunity is, because I kind of get the energy again of that this lighthouse is just being a lighthouse. Okay, but something is coming, or something has came on the wind is the energy I'm getting. There's going to be a message that comes in regards to this. So you do have, with this glass slipper here, something coming back around, Gemini. Yeah, it's like you're grumpy. It's like you're mad about good things happening. I don't know. That's for somebody. Somebody could also be pissed off because this is a good thing, but it's going to cause some kind of chaos or turbulence in their life, and they're just like, damn it. It's almost like the energy of, like, why couldn't this be this, but in a different package? Or why couldn't this be this, but something that, whatever the restriction is, whatever the blockage is, whatever that's taboo about this, perhaps, because I'm kind of getting that energy too. Especially with the Cinderella energy, because, you know, that whole story was a little taboo. I'm just saying. But whatever this is, it's like, you're just like, damn, you know? I don't know. Dare I even say this, because I hate to say this, but I feel like, and this is not going to be for everybody. Some of y'all are going to gasp and be like, I would never, right? But I feel like some of you guys might feel like Spirit got this all fucked up. Like, Spirit got it right, but then got it fucked up. Got this one part messed up. You know? So this is like the equivalent of, this is the greatest soul connection of my life, but they're this. And there's no way that will work. Right? Like, it's something like that. Okay? It's something like that. And I feel like there's this energy of this has, like, spontaneously popped up. Now, again, a lot of you don't feel like that. A lot of you are willing to accept whatever Spirit brings into your life because you trust Spirit's wisdom and ever-knowing fucking awesomeness, right? So you trust all that. But some, I feel like, are like, nah, Spirit got this one wrong. Right? Like, this is wrong because it's right, but there's just, this is very significant and it's wrong. Like, there's something like that, Gemini. That's not for everybody, right? I feel like you're learning to grow out of a dark place because you are the chosen one. You know, people wouldn't expect them lilies to grow up out of that mud and to be something beautiful, but they are. So there's almost this energy too of, like, that, of, like, things kind of happening out against the odds in this situation, against what even you're expecting. Yeah, there is some kind of ultimate truth here, though, and I feel like that truth is that you feel very drawn. You feel very pulled with that Knight of Cups. Lighthouse energy, right? Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing exactly what this is saying. Like, it's just confirming, like, you feel very pulled. Like, that is one truth you cannot deny, is that you do feel very pulled to whatever this is, intuitively. Right? Yeah. It feels good. Okay? 3 of Cups. So for some of you, you're getting pulled into a third party, and that's not for everybody. I hate to take it toxic, but hey, you know, whatever. I feel like you kind of already have that feeling if that's the case, but for some of you, yes, you are getting pulled into a third party connection or a third party situation, even if this is not a romantic partner. This could be their family is going to be a problem. This could be their job is an issue. This could be their religion or their community or wherever the fuck they live. I don't know. It's something like that. You are getting pulled into something that there is interference. There is a third triangular situation that's causing issues, and you see that, which is why you're wanting to read the fine print. That's for some of you. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Sometimes you feel like you have to let something go because it's just going to cause chaos in your life, even if it's something good. Like, even if it's something good that's being offered, it's still going to cause some kind of disruption in your life, and you're like, damn, You know, like that's how you feel. Like you feel like, damn. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you have to turn down something good, or you have to like, that's what I'm getting, Gemini. So you let me know, honey. Okay, you let me know. But that is what that's what I'm getting. Okay, read the fine print. Maybe we'll get a little bit more information about this. Like, why does Gemini feel like that? Because it's just so unexpected. It's just so sudden. It's just so crazy. It's just so surreal. It's just so ironic for some of you guys. And I'm also getting the energy of like, it just causes all this. Like it causes a upheaval. It causes a huge change. It causes the wheel of fortune like to turn for you in some way. Whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Some people are scared of their success too, guys. It doesn't necessarily mean that you see this or somebody sees this as a bad thing. There's just this energy of like, something does cause a big shift, and that's scary. I think it's because you don't know. You don't know what to expect. You can only feel your way through this with the intuition energy here. I feel like that's what this is. You can only feel your way through something. But that's why you're reading the fine print, because this is it's such a wild card. Whatever this is, like there's something about this that is very different too. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of winged beasts reading books and shit on this card. Like that's different. There's something about this that's very different, and it's not something that you could just blend in, like just merge into your life. Like I feel like nothing to see here, guys, right? Like, you know, but no, it's like everybody's gonna notice this. Like it's just, you know, it's inevitable. Ace of Swords. Okay, like it's inevitable, whatever it is. I don't know, Gemini. It feels kind of deflating. I can kind of, if this is your energy and not somebody's energy in regards to you, right? If this is your energy, Gemini, I can feel why you would be a little deflated about this. I don't know. This is not going to resonate for everybody. I can already tell you this reading will not resonate for everybody. Not that they all do ever resonate for everybody, you know? Okay, so what is this glass slipper, right? What is this glass slipper? It's the 9 of Cups, bruh. Duh, right? It's your wish fulfillment. That's what I'm saying. There's something about this. It's just like, yeah. Okay, so why am I feeling this way, Spirit? Because this is too good. Like, I understand, right? You see very clearly that this is something here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, or this is something to help you. But the fact that it's so crazy, or the fact that it's so different, the fact that it's so wild, the fact that it's so unexpected, or there's something about it that would cause these issues, is like, that's what makes you want to read the fine print about this. But at the end of the day, whatever's being offered to you, whether it's by the divine or by something else, it doesn't matter. It still is wish fulfillment. Like, it is still something that you want, Gemini, okay? You're just blocked off and guarded to it regardless. Why? Because exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Tower energy. You're afraid it's going to completely cause uproar, upheaval, tear apart everything, Gemini. The Chariot energy. Right? You know, you have to keep things balanced to keep this chariot going. Like, you know, like if these things get off, if you get off track, everything gets off track, Gemini. You're like, I think the fuck not. Sail away, walk away, right? Stop, dropping, roll away. I feel like you're willing to do all that. Hell nah, Gemini. I swear. You guys are cold as ice sometimes, I swear. Anyways, you're like, bro, I will skip, I'll crip walk, right? I'll Harlem shake away if I need to from this, if I feel like it's going to discombobulate everything. Some of you feel like that. Okay. Why does Gemini feel this way? Why is this energy here? Because it might not be you that feels this way, Gemini. It might be somebody in regards to you or something. But what is this energy of this? Why is this here? Why do I feel this resistant energy? The Moon with the 4 of Swords. I feel like everything's been peaceful in your life. Everything's been working as it should. Your head's down, and then all of a sudden this comes in, and it's like it's gonna cause upheaval. It's just inevitable. That's what I keep hearing. Like, it's inevitable. And it doesn't necessarily make this a bad thing. That's the thing too. I'm getting, yeah. Like, Spirit's like wanting you to look at that in a different perspective too, in the aspect of it doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing that it's gonna cause some kind of disruption. It just is by nature. Like, it's in its nature. Okay? It's not its fault. Like, you know, it's going to cause a disruption. This is almost like, I hate to use this example, but this is what they're giving me. This is like, you know, you're like in a family of all one color, and like you get with somebody that's a different color, and like you kind of suspected that your family might be a little, you know, but now it's like, it's very plain to see by how they're treating the person or how they're treating you or how they're acting. Suddenly they're like, you know, very distant and cold. It's like, you know, and some of you might already know that that's going to happen, and that's why you're pumping the brakes. For others of you, that is what they're giving me. Look, Two of Cups. That doesn't mean that that's what it is, okay? But for some of you, that could be the energy. Like something might be coming into your life that's very different, and you might feel like there's something about it that doesn't fit, or it won't fit, or by its nature, it's going to cause an upheaval. It's going to cause a problem, and some of y'all are really worried about that. And it's not in... The thing is, I feel like there's some guilt associated with this. Like, I feel like you feel, or somebody, if this is in regards to you, Gemini, somebody feels like bad about feeling like that because whatever this is, it is their wish fulfillment. So it's not like it's bad. Yeah, they feel like they have to turn something down because of tradition or restriction. Maybe a marriage. Doesn't have to be a marriage with the Hierophant, but it could be something they're married to, like their families and their families' belief systems, or their job, or their community, or again, their religious beliefs. There's something that somebody is willing to turn down, something that Spirit itself is handing them because of a very much man-made restriction. To me, religion is man-made, right? Spirituality comes from Spirit. Religion is very man-made to me. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. Just saying, right? So there's this energy with this card for me always of like fitting into the status quo. You know, just saying. Like that energy of like when you read like everything that's everything you can't do. Like like in the Bible, like you hear about everything you can't do. You know, like it's that kind of energy, and somebody feels very restricted. Like I just heard they got me by the balls, so I don't know. Some of you can feel like that. Whoever they are. Right? Yeah. Some of you are like, I'm going to have to put this behind me and see what else is out there. I have to resist this. That is for some of you guys. I don't know. Even though I feel like you don't want to. I don't know, Gemini. Or they don't want to. I don't know who this is. Maybe this is a Divine Masculine. Maybe this is the Emperor. This could be a boss energy. This could be you looking at a job. Right? King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, look, there's a difference here. It's a match still because it's a king and a queen, but it's still different. Like, how is the Queen of Swords going to fit into my wand kingdom? Like, she's the Queen of Swords. And she's like, well, can this person even keep up with me mentally? It seems like he don't like to think and he just like to do, right? With that King of Wands energy. Like, I feel there's a really big critical energy here, even though it kind of, I don't know, Gemini. What the hell is this? Anyways, we're going to call it here. Okay, I think we are, right? But I do hope this reading helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.